I'm going to make the wireframe of this website. I mean, this is a very simple, minimalist and clean website, and it is using CSS grid, Flexbox, and all those things, but inside HTML. When you are creating the wireframes, you are using this either the Balsamiq or maybe inside Photoshop or Illustrator. But I'm going to use this Balsamiq, and it makes things very easy. So we are going to the Balsamiq, and we do not need any image on this website, so it is all just the text. So go to this Balsamiq, and I will create new project. I already have done that. So project and new project. Now what do you need? Go to the container and take this browser, drag it over to here, maybe give it a width of 1000 and a height of, yeah, it can be variable. 1000 is okay. Now what we need to do, we need to lock this thing, this browser, because this should not be selected automatically. This, okay, now this is logged. What we need, first we have top navigation bar, so we need some text. So some text, that is a name, text text, web, that is the kind of logo. 18 is okay. 18, maybe we will change it to 20. That makes sense. Now we need the nav bar, but we will not use this link bar. That doesn't the you could use this, but that looks very ugly. I will use this. I mean, I'm dragging it again. So what we have over here, we have home. I have done the tutorial on how to do this website inside HTML and CSS. That's pretty easy and straightforward. So you must check that out as well. I mean, sometimes you need to create the wireframes as well. Some clients ask, okay, just do the wireframes for me. Okay, that time you need to see this tutorial, like how easy it is. It's not at all tough. ABOUT about, ABOUT about. I'm making it for the sake, like, things are easy, they are not tough. So I'm just, and it is serve CRVIC services, and then we have this thing, what's the name of blog and contact, blog blog, and we need to duplicate it again, command C command shift V, then put it over here, and it's contact contact. I'm using font awesome over here for this thing, uh, not like this. So we need to maybe reduce its font size to 16. That makes sense. Now we need to space them out by pressing this thing. Now they are spaced. Bring them over to here, and I will group them by pressing command Z. Now we need the kind of that button where we have search area. So maybe I will do we have the search over here? I think I should look for this. They have a search. They have a search thing. They have this. Let's look for that. Maybe I'm not able to find that right now, but why not? We should try that for this text. Search is here. Does it look good? I mean, we can create our own as well. Let's just try that. Maybe go to the buttons. Maybe, I mean, we should try a kind of this button, and we will give it a kind of color. Maybe, how about kind of light dark, light gray ish color. And now what we need to remove this arrow. We just remove the arrow, and inside this what we need, some text, and what is text saying? SERC, search. And is there an option to align the text to the right side? I think there is no option to align the text. Links and auto size. No, we do not want auto size. I think the text will be aligned to the center, so that doesn't make much sense. I don't think there is an option to show border. That's making it, man, I will make it white. Now let's do one thing. We need to use the icon. I mean, I tried to use this option, but it kind of didn't work. So we have to use the hacks. Maybe sometimes few things work, sometimes they don't. So I will just put it inside over here, and I will select the whole thing, and then press this. The things will be aligned in the center. I mean, this is kind of working, but not much. I mean, either you can use the search that is pre-made, pre-given. Also, one thing, when you are inside this, press on this, click on this, and now if I click wireframe, the style will be changed. now the things will look a bit different, but that's not, I mean, we want some kind of handmade feel, so maybe I will stick with it. How about this? Let's see what is this offering me. It is normal and in focus and disabled, and also this is not offering me much choices, so maybe I will get rid of this and make a group of this, because this should be just one object. Now I will just take it to this edge, take it to this edge. Now we need this all to be aligned in the center, so press this and it is done. Now this part is done. Now we need to put a kind of bar underneath, so it's inside media, containers, buttons, markup, layout, horizontal rule. We need a line. Press shift maybe and then drag while holding the left, what is this, left click. And now we need to make it a bit lighter, so reduce its opacity or maybe change its color as well to lightish. Now it's making sense. Now what we need some text that has a title, so go to text again, drag this down here, or I could just copy from the above as well. It's the title of the news here. I mean, it has to make a little sense, and now we just drag the dummy text. This text is too much, maybe. We can use real text. How about copying this lorem ipsum and then maybe text cloud? And is it making sense? No, that is not good. Maybe use some other option. How about text, just the text, and then push the lorem ipsum over here? And I think that is making sense. And if I drag it over to here, maybe make it this wide, and we change the font size to maybe 14, that is making kind of sense. And we align to the left. Guys, try to make meaning out of the things that I'm doing. Okay, you have to understand the things what I'm doing. It's easy, it's damn easy. Okay, it's no tough thing. Okay, no tough thing is happening over here. So what we need the social media icons. So that's the simplest thing that you can do. Just drag any icon, then press. What is the first thing? I think it's the Instagram. No one needs an Internet Explorer. No one, I mean, that's great thing, but that's fast. I mean, that's like, now duplicate this, command C, command shift V, and maybe we need Twitter, not the Twitch, we need the Twitter, and then duplicate it once again. Maybe we need, oh, okay, this wants to open, so let's press this share. The sharing icon will show up. How about this? Does that make sense? Yeah. And maybe duplicate it one more time and maybe put heard. I mean, someone liked it, kind of. Like like maybe you will like. So we may reduce it further. And what else we need? We need on a thing like this on this side as well. So we will just duplicate and bring it over to here. And now the text is too huge for this section. I mean, I'm doing this and I'm making it simple. Okay, I'm just trying to simplify it. I mean, this is not at all a tough thing, and this is super easy things. Okay, so that kind of thing is happening over here. So underneath this we need a button, and how we are going to use that button, just go over here and I will just drag it down. And what is the name of this button? That is read more. And I think an arrow on this side should be okay. And read more, it should not be too highlighted, maybe kind of bluish color is okay. And the color inside this should be, there is no option I assume, but if I change it to a dark blue, then the color will automatically be white, but we do not want that kind of color. This thing, yeah, this is okay. Now we need these things to be aligned to the left side, so That's okay. Now maybe make it to the top. Now make a group of this thing, and then Command C, Command Shift V. Now we can duplicate it as many times we want, and maybe we will do it at three places, three times, and we can align them better by pressing this. Now they are spaced. Now what else we have over here? We have this thing repeated one, two, three, four times, and that's all about this website. So we will duplicate this thing. No, group this thing as well. Command Z, or Control Z, and then Command C, Command Shift V, and now this thing is, bring it down. Let's do it one more time. I think three, four, maybe we will do it four times. Why it's not going down? I think it has gone beyond the browser width. We will need to space them as well. So just press this thing and they are spaced. Now we need to expand the browser. Just unlock the browser. Okay, and okay, I think this much should work. Okay, again press the browser, lock the browser, and now we need to create the container for this footer, and this footer will be like this. Okay, and footer should be, we remove the border, and okay, and you have to make the sense. I mean, these things are easy. This is not at all tough. I mean, I'm I I should not be even making a video on this because this thing is super easy. This is not at all tough. Why it's not reducing its width? That's irritating about it. How about 999? This thing truly irritates. 998, and change its color to maybe some kind of background to a kind of greenish color. Is it aligned? Yeah, I think it's aligned kind of, but it's not happening properly. I will do it manually. I think now it is done. Now we need to put some icon over here. I think, how about going back over here and just dragging any icon, and I think we have the herd over there. Yeah, it is done now, guys. We do not have to waste much time. I mean, even you do not have much time, but you have to make sense like how things work. Things are pretty easy over here. Okay, now this is done, and if you go to export to PDF, or you export it as PNG, and now let's export it to the desktop. And if I go back to the desktop, here it is. I mean, the wireframe is ready. Just, it's easy. Thank you. Have a good